Hello and welcome to Sagi-Centric, where we do all Sagittarius readings all the time. Today we are going to look at how you and your person are doing. So let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. What's on their mind regarding you, or as the case may be, not regarding you. Let's just see what comes through. Okay, so Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's on their person's mind right now regarding them and the relationship? What is on this person's mind right now? Let's see. We don't have to fall apart. We don't have to fight. We don't need to go to hell and back every night. That is from the song, What Have I Done to Deserve This? By the Pet Shop Boys. Okay, coming out with some rather pointed energy options. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. Okay, so apparently there's some kind of friction here, and there's a lot of it, according to your person. This is how they feel right now. That they're frustrated. They're frustrated that the two of you are doing a lot of arguing or fighting, and it's tearing your relationship apart all the time. And this person doesn't understand it. Like, why is this happening? To them, it seems unnecessary. So let's see what the tarot has to say about this. Okay, so why does Sagittarius' person feel like this? Why do they feel like there's this strife? Okay, we have the Four of Wands, and we have the Six of Cups. Okay. So your person is remembering the good times when things used to be happy and stable between you, where the two of you could just relax together, when there wasn't all the fighting and the strife, and life was simpler. They remember a sense of support between the two of you, and even a sense of friendship. But it seems like that just isn't how things are anymore, at least not from their perspective, Sagittarius. So let's see. How is this person feeling about Sagittarius at this time? Okay, we have the Clover. And we have the Snake. Okay, so this person feels like they want to try to do something to break through the negativity. But they feel like that would be kind of taking a chance, and they're not sure whether they really are equipped. They don't know what would happen on the other side, so they're hesitant, it seems, to actually really try something. It could be that they don't really know just what to try. As I was saying, there's a lot of frustration here about what is going on and why there's so much strife and disagreement here. They really don't understand it, and they don't know what to do about it. But okay. Let's see. Okay, so what is this person's current intentions towards Sagittarius? What is this person's current intentions here? Let's see. Okay, we have safe space reversed. Upright, it would say emotional sanctuary, comfortable solitude, protected vulnerability, and here I am safe. Okay, and we also have money moves, also in reverse. Upright, it would say smart decisions, strategic investments, building wealth, and making my money work. Okay, so this person's intentions at this time don't seem to be to just go along to get along, or try and keep the peace. We already talked about how this person doesn't even see why you're having so much strife in the first place. But regardless of what they're trying to figure out to attempt to do, oh wow, the whole deck just fell. Okay, anyway, the show must go on. Okay, anyway, this person, yeah, I guess that was probably something of an omen, actually. This person, as I was saying, they don't know what would make things better, and they feel like they'd be taking a chance to try anything because they really don't know whether it would make things worse. Because it might actually make things worse to try, is your person's perspective here. So it seems that they're not trying to really keep the peace. They're not trying to go along to get along, but they're also not coming forward, at least not this time, with a workable solution. It looks like, yeah, they're not being smart or strategic about this. I know this card safe space is reversed, but I almost feel like this person is kind of stuck in a place of not wanting to come out of maybe a mental safe space, where they just let the angry words, perhaps from you, go in one ear and out the other, and they just kind of stay in their own mental bubble, if that makes any sense. This is an interesting situation and reading, Sagittarius. Whoa, okay, now this wants to just kind of fall out before I even start shuffling. Having a lot of falling cards today. So, okay, this card wants to be in the reading, Sagittarius. It says giving. So I was going to just see what else was going to come out here, and giving is a message. It could be that what would help this situation would be for both of you to adopt a more giving and forgiving attitude. I mean, I think if you want to see immediate change here, Sagittarius, you're probably going to have to be the one. You're really going to have to be the bigger one to actually extend an olive branch and maybe try and sit down and talk about these things without, throwing in any kind of inflammatory remarks or blame or anything like that. And I mean, heck, if you need to write it down instead of saying it in person because things might get out of hand, by all means do that. But I'm going to see what else comes out here. I'm going to ask for some advice for you. So what is the advice for Sagittarius in this situation here? Okay, we have enjoyment, and we have feeling unwanted. Okay, I think this is indicating that instead of focusing on all the things that are wrong with this relationship, with this situation, you should focus on what's good and the fact that you have this person here to enjoy their company. Get back to the past, like this person is wondering about, like, where did it all go? What happened? The cards are saying try and recapture what it was like before things got so tense and angry all the time between the two of you. Try and remember what you actually liked about this person and what was actually attractive to you about this person. Because if you're still in the game, so to speak, still striving with them, there must be something that's keeping you involved. So why not try and make the best out of it? Okay, so that is your reading, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, goodbye.